Hey, this is Alex Oana with Vintage King Audio. I want to show you the Retro Instruments Powerstrip. I recently had a great experience with this in the studio, and I'm just going to run you through the features real quick. This is a channel strip from Retro. It's all tube. You can do a line input, a mic input, or an instrument input through this DI right here. One of the best favorite features for me of this is that it has a Pultec EQ on it. This thing is worth the price of admission alone. It's got the classic high frequency boost, bandwidth, and frequency control, and you can also at that same frequency attenuate. At this frequency you can attenuate. So you can add presence, roll off some top. I did a thing where the singer had a little bit of a sibilance problem, and I actually rolled off some 5K while boosting above that, like 14K, and I got rid of the sibilance problem but still had air in the vocal. The top end of a Pultec style EQ is just so, it just makes everything sound better. You get addicted to it. And the bottom end is really fat. It doesn't matter if you're doing, I could warm up the proximity effect on a vocal just by boosting a little bit around 100 hertz. Likewise with acoustic guitar, if there's a little bit too much boom, I can take out a little with the attenuation at 100 hertz. Sounds great as a bass DI. Adding a little bottom with a bass DI sounds awesome. Okay, let's move on over to the compressor section. This knob is the input gain, but it also functions as the threshold at which this thing is going to see start to compress. So as you increase the gain, it's going to hit the threshold harder. You're going to get more compression. Like a Fairchild, it doesn't have a separate attack release control. It just has a time constant. Fast attack, fast release, all the way to slow attack, slow release. For vocals, I like it somewhere in here. Drums, somewhere in there. Bass, you might want to slow it down depending on the tempo of the song. This is cool. It has a high-pass filter sidechain for the compressor, so you can have it just flat, or you can make it less sensitive to low frequencies, which might be great for acoustic guitars or anything with a lot of low frequency content. It's a very powerful control, the high-pass filter and the sidechain. You can roll off the subsonic frequencies, the low frequencies for cutting a vocal, or you can have it flat. That's also really useful. Overall, it's got a really nice vintage tonality. This also doubles as the mic pre-gain. So if you're looking for gain control over here in the preamp side, it's not. This is it. This is the gain for the whole thing. Also determines how hard you hit the compressor. You can totally bypass the compressor, totally bypass the EQ. It's got phantom power, a phase switch. This is a one-stop shop for a singer-songwriter who's doing acoustic guitars, vocals, whatever, electric guitar at home. And just a great all-around box to get super high-quality mic pre, EQ, and compressor. Retro Powerstrip.